Hello everyone and welcome to The No Show. I'll be your host Nathan Orenstein, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Marvels. The Marvels is written by Nia DaCosta, Megan McDonnell, and Elisa Karasik, directed by Nia DaCosta, and stars Brie Larson, Teyonah, Iman, Vellani, Zawe, Ashton, and Samuel L. Jackson. Something happens that binds Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan together, and they swap locations with each other when they use their powers. The three of them then team up to stop a Kree revolutionary Dar-Ben from essentially destroying several planets. I have to be honest with you all. I liked The Marvels. I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. I didn't say it was a good movie, and we'll get into that, but I did have a fun time watching it. For me, this really boiled down to the trio of heroes we have here: Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Captain Monica Rambeau. I thought they all had great chemistry together, and some of my favorite moments of the movie were when it was just the three of them. Brie Larson is admittedly not very good in this, and her talents as an actress have really fallen a long way since her time as an indie darling. Luckily, Teyonah really kind of picks up the slack, and her character provides an emotional depth to the film that really helps to ground it. But it's Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan / Miss Marvel that really stole the show for me here. Her character is a Captain Marvel superfan that now gets to team up with her, and she is at the center of so many hilarious moments. Her comedic delivery is fantastic, and honestly, I'm tempted to go back and watch her TV show just to get more of this performance. Together, these three make a compelling and entertaining team, and the whole swapping / teleportation thing is honestly the cherry on top. The fight scenes that feature this new mechanic, for lack of a better word, are extremely fun, and I think that Nia DaCosta does an amazing job of directing them in a way that's easy to follow and super entertaining, and not over the top and confusing. These action scenes, combined with the more quiet moments between the three leads, are the scenes that really stand out to me, and they're the ones that make this a movie worth watching. Unfortunately, this is a Marvel movie after all, so we've got to deal with the standard issues that seem to plague most of their post-Endgame movies. We are again subjected to a mediocre save-the-world story, and this is definitely one of the more uninteresting ones. It doesn't help that Dar-Ben is possibly the most forgettable, underdeveloped villain that the MCU has ever presented. I watched this movie a day ago, and I couldn't even remember her name, let alone anything about her. The CGI just continues to be unacceptable at this point too, especially from a studio as massive as Marvel, and there are plenty of scenes that are just kinda ugly. I will say, this movie doesn't overdo it with the cameos or anything like that, and it does an acceptable job of filling in the information you might have missed from its various related TV shows and whatnot. I had never seen the Miss Marvel TV show that Kamala Khan's from, or WandaVision that Monica Rambeau's from, and I was just fine following the story. But in general, the cookie-cutter Marvel formula rears its ugly head once again, and the Marvels really suffers from it. Overall, I had a fun time watching the Marvels. The team at the core of this is a fun one to follow, and the scenes between the three of them are some of the standouts. And the action is surprisingly fresh too, with this new entanglement of the heroes' powers. But taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, the story is just not anything interesting, and the main villain is super disappointing. Couple that with the usual Marvel pitfalls that rear their ugly head once again, and we're left with a movie that is ultimately pretty entertaining, but not one that I'd call very good. Despite all that, I still enjoyed it, and I'm going to be giving The Marvels a 6 out of 10. If you enjoyed the review, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you've seen The Marvels already, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I've been Nathan Orenstein with The No Show. Thanks for watching.